Something that I think might be a good tool to help teachers sort of keep sort of a listing of assignments and things that students need to accomplish is Blogger. And I use Blogger a lot for myself and for some coursework that I'm doing, but I think that it might be a good addition to your site that you're making for your kids because you can simply just open it up very easily and type up an entry every day, and it takes less effort than updating a website, I think. So this is where you're going to go to create a new blog, and I'll show you that in just a minute, but I'm going to show you 3 different blogs that I've kept over time here. This one is for my classes that I'm in. I'm going to school to become a school librarian, and I just want you to see because I've got them all structured differently. These are some assignments I had to do and some little reflections that I've had, things that I've written about. That's my hallway at the beginning of the school year. So this one has kind of a great organization. This one is a blog of books that I've reviewed. So if you wanted to see the books that I've read, the young adult novels and of course children's books that I've read, you can see the reviews by clicking on something and it'll tell you what I thought of that book. It's pretty straightforward, but it's a different format, is what I'm getting at. And then I keep one personally when I travel. So this is my travel blog for me and my husband. It's our trips we go on with photographs, and oh, it's great. But that is how I communicate with people back home when I'm traveling. So those are 3 different blogs. This one's got a structure where the organization is over here on the side. So to start a blog, very easy. Let's open up. Make sure we're logged in under our school account. That's my personal one. That's my school one. And you're going to try to find Blogger on here. You may not see Blogger on here. It's orange with a little B on it, just like the symbol right up there. If you can't find Blogger, the easiest way I know of in the whole wide world is to type Blogger into the Google search bar, the Omnibar they call it, and it shows up first thing. They're very proud of their product. They purchased it from somebody, I don't know who, but here it is. And this is not my school account again, Blogger as it stands. Now I've got a blog that I started there. I'm just going to start a new one. You may have to do some account setup, and that's okay. But this says it's managed by Dallas ISD. So this title is going to be Teacher Ideas. And you have to give it an address. So it's going to be like blogger.com/ there's a whole thing. WTW. Okay. There it is. Let me see if it'll let me have that. Sorry, not available. Somebody already has it. WTWPD. That's not available. Holy cannoli. Underscore Dunlap. Misspelling my own name. So there's a lot of unavailable addresses. I'm going to hit pause and find the right thing because I don't want you to have to sit through this process with me. Sorry, that took me a moment. Turns out I don't think underscores are things that they let me put into addresses, and I kept trying things with underscores. Anyway, it's going to be called pdsamplewtw.blogspot.com. Not that you'll need to have that memorized because you're going to embed it later. I'll show you. You can choose some of their samples. This is the one I used for my travel blog. You can see it right there. There's some more advanced ones. There's many, many more. But just pick one to begin with. Let's pick sample. Oh, that's pretty simple. It's got orange on it. Let's do that. Create blog. And when you do that, it's giving me a domain name. Yep. Just forget that. You don't need that. This is where you write your posts. You write a new post, and you can say, hello. Up here is the title of it. This is my first post. And when you publish it, you can view it. Hello, this is my first post. That is your address, right? If you wanted to use this as an instructional tool, just new post every time. Day 2, here is your assignment. Publish that. It'll put day 2 on top. If you want to put in pictures, you sure can. If you want to put in anything else, you sure can. I'll go ahead and put in a few things. So let's say that's Tuesday. Wednesday, I want to start a new thing. Wednesday. Look at this image. Okay, so I'm going to put a picture in there for the kids to use in their lesson. It's going to be right there. Insert an image. Easiest thing on the planet. Choose files. On my desktop, it's a picture right there. Add. You can change the size. Giant smiley. Small smiley. Left aligned smiley. And that's all good. Now, when you look at the blog, you see all the stuff that you'd written before goes down one. I think this might be a really good option for a classroom because it puts the current content on top. And if you wanted to see what you did the day before that, that way when they come back from an absence and say, what did I miss? You could be like, scroll down, kid. To add like a PDF or anything else like that, an assignment, a worksheet that's not a picture, you have to put it in your Google Drive and get yourself a link. So, for example, if I wanted to link to this, I would just come, this is my Google Drive, I would right click on it and get a shareable link, turn link sharing on, and that's it. Oops, come on. That always does that to me. Get that link. Boy, howdy, that just does. I'm going to hit Control C on my keyboard. You should be able to right click it. But if you ever wanted to share a link like that, if you wanted to keep a PDF of what you need them to do in your Google folder, you can say, all right, on Thursday, go to this page. There, makes them a link. If you don't like putting the whole long URL out, you can actually instead say, I'll do both of them and you can see. So go to this page, highlight it, and throw in a link. Either way, when you publish it, when you go look at it, oh, this one worked. If it didn't work, you can go back and edit it. I should have done the same thing there. I should have highlighted it and told it to make a link. But you see the way that you can use this, and it's sort of a stream. So I wanted to show you that because I thought it would be a neat thing if you were already building a student website. I showed you actually on my home page, when you go to Google Sites right there, how to build a Google site. I put a video up. I didn't put a video up. I put a video up of how to do forms. How to build a site that was right here. And when you're making your site, you can actually make new pages. There's all the pages. And I'm going to add a new page for my blog. And on that page, I'm going to insert and I'm going to embed something. So when I want to embed, I can do it by using a code that you can go get or by just using the URL. So I'm just going to use the URL. So many things open. This is the URL. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come back here. Come on. And I'm going to paste it. And that's it. Whole page, insert. Now when I look at my website and I publish it out there, my website actually includes that blog on it. So my kids can see the blog. So that's something you can do, just an idea, a thought, something to help you in this world, make your life a little easier. I'm going to reorganize that because I want the blog down here. There we go. Yeah. Anyhow, get to work on that. That's kind of a neat idea. I think if you wanted to, you could take a look at, I'm not seeing my sample, view published site. There we go. Take a look at this. The blog is right there, not where I put it. And then you can see that the kids would be able to access that. It's just another option for getting them to connect to your content, using technology, using their device, and using the laptops that they should be having. And this one also doesn't require them to do their DISD login, so you can share it out with parents and community members. And this is on the whole internet. It's not just for people with DISD logins. So I thought I would show it to you. There it is. That's how to make a blog a part of your teacher website on Google.